Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Chef Vic Cuisine. Today we are making lox and bagel. Restaurant quality, but made right at home at far less of a cost. When you're short on time for breakfast, give this recipe a try. So, let's get started.
What I really love about this recipe is that it takes no time to make, so let's dive into it. We're gonna start by prepping the ingredients, and really that's the bulk of the work in creating lox and bagel. So for this recipe, we're gonna need about 3 medium-sized bagels, which we're gonna split and lightly toast. Then we're gonna need 1/3 of a large red onion that we're going to thinly slice, making sure to separate each slice from each other. You're also gonna need 3 tablespoons worth of capers that we're gonna drain and divide into 1 tablespoon portions. And let me know if I'm crazy, but I don't like caper juice, but capers are delicious. So I recommend draining the capers on a paper towel, but if you enjoy caper juice, feel free to leave it on there. We're also gonna need 6 to 8 ounces of cream cheese, softened to room temperature. And of course, one of the main ingredients to this recipe, we're gonna need 6 ounces of thinly sliced smoked salmon.
Hey to all my fellow cooks and chefs and lovers of food, I just wanted to say thank you for clicking on this recipe. I hope you're enjoying it thus far, and if you are, it'll really help me out if you click that like button. And what that does is it boosts this video's performance on YouTube so that more people can see this recipe. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you click that subscribe button too to see more recipes just like this one. And stay tuned until the end of this video for a sneak peek of the recipe coming next week.
And for final touches as far as garnishment, I like to slice up some lemons to serve alongside this breakfast dish. And now we're ready to assemble the lox and bagel. So we're gonna start off with our lightly toasted bagel split in half. And to one side of the bagel, we're gonna add a generous 2 ounces of cream cheese, spread evenly amongst that half, and then topping it with about half a tablespoon's worth of capers. Then we're gonna top the bagel with 2 ounces worth of smoked salmon, followed by a handful of thinly sliced red onions, as well as another half tablespoon's worth of capers. And for final touches, we wanna sprinkle on some freshly ground black pepper. And I like serving the lox and bagel with the other half of the bagel. And then you're just gonna repeat this process for the remaining amount of ingredients you have. And this recipe will make enough for 3 lox and bagel. But as you saw, there's really nothing to this recipe. This is an easy breakfast option that you can make right at home. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe, and although lox normally refers to smoked salmon, they are considered different products, so feel free to substitute the smoked salmon for lox instead. And when you try it out at home yourself, be sure to tag me at Chef Vic Cuisine or hashtag Chef Vic Cuisine so I can see your take on this great dish.
As always, this recipe and many more can be found in my cookbook, Chef Vic Cuisine Volume 3, Upgrading Your Inner Chef. And that's available on Amazon, and I'll be sure to leave a link to that in my description box. And feel free to click the pop-up on your screen for more information on that as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe, and if you did, make sure to smash that like button for me. It's one of the best ways to show support for this recipe. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Victor, and welcome to Chef Vic Cuisine. I post new recipes each and every week that you can make at home for yourself, your family, or your friends. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button too. And sharing is caring, so if you enjoyed this recipe and think someone else will too, feel free to share this with all your family and friends.
And stay tuned for next week where we have an amazing holiday drink, eggnog. This spiked eggnog is a perfect treat for this holiday season. And I can't wait to show you how to make it. So thank you all so much for watching. I truly do appreciate the support. Check out more recipes on my page now. YouTube thinks you'll like this video, so let's see if they're right. And I'll see you next time on another episode of Chef Vic Cuisine. And until then, peace.